Welcome back, everyone, and congratulations to everyone who survived Crypto Black Friday that started yesterday around, I would say around noontime. Crypto started to come down. Really, it came down with the price of Bitcoin, and it brought down a lot of things. Now, I know a lot of you have been panicking, commenting on other videos, on Reddit, this, that, like, oh, the market's crashing, this coin's gone, this coin's junk now, it's a scam. Well, we're going to talk about all that stuff, but one thing you have to realize that 98% of these coins basically follow Bitcoin. And even if they break away from Bitcoin on certain instances and stuff, they'll still come down with it if there's a massive sell-off, which there was last night into the morning. And obviously that has a lot to do with a bunch of things, not just Omicron, this and that. A lot of people got triggered out, sell orders, stop orders, all that stuff, and then they also got closed out if they were on margin or they were leveraged. Now you also got to remember that it's not just people in the USA that are trading this on margin, on leverage, or all this other stuff. There's a lot of exchanges that are not regulated, underground, and they will lend you Bitcoin or any other cryptos to buy and sell, trade, all this stuff. And there's a lot of shady other ones too. So usually when the price goes the other way and you can't cover, you will get closed out. And there's other instances too. But then you have the people that, I get a couple people that message me on Reddit and also by text that they buy into cryptos because of the hype or because of it's like the new thing and they think they're going to make a bunch of money. So they buy in and they're so happy when it's going up and up and up. And then when there's a little bit of a sell-off, they start panicking. And then obviously they don't realize that there's other stuff in the market causing, say, like this drop here. And then there's a lot of these, you know, I would say about 30% of the people that are in cryptos are just casual investors or just casual people that bought it because of the hype. So what happens is they start panicking that they're going to lose their money, and they also sell out, which contributes to a big drop. But on this red candle that we saw, this was a like what? This was a like. So this started at 11 p.m. last night. This 4-hour candle here. It dropped all the way down to some point in 41. No, where did it drop? It dropped heavily down. It dropped down to like 42 something around there. And what happened is people had buys in at that price. A lot of people, because they saw the chart and they're like, okay, this is gonna drop. There's gonna be a massive sell-off. It always happens on a Friday. And they bought back up and it shot it right back up. But a lot of sell-offs always happens too with casual investors, people that are just panicking. And I saw it on Reddit last night, actually in the morning at like 2:30 in the morning. I was looking through, and it was Shiba, Doge, a bunch of other ones too. People were panicking. You know, they had put $1,000 in or $500 in it, and it's now a quarter of that. So they were trying to cash out, trying to sell other coins too, other ones that you had to swap for Ethereum. I saw tons of people trying to get out and they couldn't. And that just keeps triggering and brings down the whole market. And now what's going to happen over the next 2 or 3 days, you know, other big investors that wanted to get in but were holding because they're like, the price will drop. And guess what? It just drops. And now they're going to start slowly getting into it. A lot of hedge funds and whatever, they're going to start buying more Bitcoin, more Ethereum again as well. That's what always happens. But actually, let's take a look at Ethereum real quick. This did actually drop under 4,000. And I had, this dropped 37. It could have dropped more. I can't really see it because you got this. Oh no, it dropped down to 3,400. I try to catch it at 38 or something like that. I try to buy a little bit more on Coinbase, but it didn't go through. Probably because Coinbase did not want to sell their Ethereum that cheap. So that happens with some exchanges too because they own the coins outright. So when there's a crash, they kind of don't want to sell them to you. They'll buy them while they're crashing, obviously, when you click sell. But when you click to buy, they won't sell it to you, if you guys understand that. But Ethereum's going back up. This was going to crash too much. But now the other meme coins that are trying to become serious and everything, like Doge. Oh, actually, Doge is still a meme coin. That's going nowhere. That lost a lot. I don't think Doge is going to really recover. It's just people have been getting out of Doge to get into Shiba. And then a lot of people are taking profits from Shiba to go to other coins. But a lot of people that were still holding on to Doge, now it's over a year that they've been holding it. So they're still up quite a bit because they bought when it was under a penny or a penny. So now that's at 16 or 17 cents. They're still trying to sell out now because they're like, okay, it's never going up to $1. That's just reality. That's not fair or anything. Doge is never going to $1. It's done. They had a year of free marketing, actually more than a year, free marketing, free publicity, and they did nothing with it. Nothing. Oh, wow, a Nissan dealership in Florida accepts it. Okay. It's still piggybacking on the Litecoin network. It's unbelievable. But Shiba broke that 4,000, which I was saying about that the other day. Let me actually load it up here, if you guys can see it. Shiba broke that 4,000 level. I think I said it yesterday or maybe the day before in a video. I'm losing track because all these videos and crypto's moving like crazy the last 2 days. That dropped. But let's actually look at the market caps because this is kind of interesting. And we can actually see the charts too. So, let me see what you guys, okay. As you can see, look at these. They're almost similar. See where these drops are and the price going back up? Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Binance Coin. With Tether, it can't really do much, even though this it spikes up and down. It's tied to the US dollar, so forget it. Solana, somehow for the last 7 days, it's still green. But yeah, Bitcoin dropped 12.5%, 24 hours. It actually dropped more, but obviously it recovered. A lot of buy orders in. Cardano is still on its way down. We will do a video about Cardano and its issues and its publicity things and what's going on. There's just so much, and you know, I never owned Cardano, and I still said, I was like, oh, this is not a bad project. You know, when it was nearing $3, I was like, okay, you know, I wouldn't buy it now because it's at $3. Who knows? It could go to $5, but I was like, too much. But now it's at 140, and this is, you know, if you follow the trend, it's just going down, so could go cheaper. US dollar coin, forget that. XRP, Ripple. Was it Ripple? Yeah, whatever. No, down. It's down 17%. But look. They all got that same cliff over there. Dogecoin. Dogecoin is at, 17 cents. 17 and a half cents. Still, it's down 15.9% for 7 days. Volume's 4 billion. Okay. Not bad, but like I said, Doge is kind of useless. It's very useless. It's kind of sad. I mean, they had a whole year, and the developers, well, I would say the creators were just like, they didn't even care about it. They still brushed it off because they no longer owned any Dogecoin. That's a big thing that a lot of people forget about. Is the Dogecoin creators no longer own any of it, so they have no incentive to go back and, you know, help fix code, do this, try to get things going, because they're not making any money from it. They're like, why? I don't have any Doge anymore. You know, everyone else does, so they can do it. So it went nowhere. Shiba 3745. Trading view showing me 3740. Okay, so same. It's okay. Shiba 7.1% down, 9% down, 24 hours obviously. I don't know where this is going. We have to do more research into the chart and more analysis. Like I said, Shiba has a few months before it can actually gain steam again. And it all depends on that play to earn game. You have to come out with a great game. And it should be on multiple platforms, not just mobile. You really want to get a PC game, but you don't really want it the same on all console, mobile, and everything, because then you pigeonhole it to a certain type of graphic. And to be honest, I'm not gonna play I'm not gonna take a mobile game serious. It's just I could download it if it's free and be like, okay, that's cool, but it does nothing. So you got to be serious for a game. Crypto.com coin down. Binance, US dollar, that's tied to the US dollar, so you can forget it. The Polygon Matic network down 15.10%. It's still up 15.83% for the week, so not bad. Wrapped Bitcoin down. Litecoin down 19.72%. Wow, Litecoin, when I last saw it on my Robinhood account, was up to like 200 or 205 about a week ago. I still own quite a bit of Litecoin. I keep forgetting about this. I used to mine Litecoin a long time ago. Litecoin was like a few... I don't even remember the price was, but it was easy to mine Litecoin. Now it's impossible, but Uniswap took a bit of a dive. Algo took a bit of a dive too. Chainlink, Bitcoin Cash, Tron, let's see. Stellar. Like you see, there's a lot of coins, a lot of everything here. A lot of stuff do the same thing. Ethereum Classic. I don't even know what they're doing with that project anymore. But it's down quite a bit. But look at the side of the last 7 days. Almost the same. So they're moving with Bitcoin. Monero is an interesting project. I used to mine it a long time ago as well. I still have, I think, 3 or 4 coins left somewhere on a hard drive. I gotta find it, but I got 3 or 4 on a wallet on a hard drive from 5-6 years ago now, maybe even more. Monero, no exchange that is regulated by the U.S. government or by the United States is holding Monero or allows you to buy and sell it, because you can't track any transaction. Monero is so private that I believe it was the FBI or the SEC. They have a reward that if you can crack the code and trace where the transactions are going, you'll get a pretty big reward for it. Very big reward. So if any of you guys want to try it, the FBI or the SEC is giving you a big reward if you can crack that code. Helium, the graph, okay, flow. See, look, just like look at the chart. Look at them. Look exactly the same. Bitcoin, Maker, Zcash. Don't even know where this project's going or what's going. You just have so many coins there that I just, you could really get rid of all these coins if you could come up with just one coin or token or whatever that can do a lot of things. This is just a lot of pointless coins that I would never own. It's just so much. Look at this. But look, they all get the same kind of downhill pattern. These two a little bit different, but look at these market. Look at what all this money is. Ravencoin. Now I own Ravencoin. I was mining it down to 8 cents. I believe the project or the code and everything is 100% completed, the roadmap. It just has to be used. It's free code for everybody. We'll talk about Ravencoin on a different day. I am a little bit sad with it because it should have got picked up more by developers and this and that, because basically it is Ethereum just better, and it can do a lot more things. So stuff that could be on Bitcoin, all sorts of other things could be just done on Ravencoin. So Ravencoin could actually basically be used as a coin or a token, whatever you want to call it, and basically do like 10 to 20 things that all these other singular coins do. So instead of having 20 different coins, you can just have Ravencoin and use their network and everything. The issue is it just gets flooded with all these projects that came out in 2020. Now, Ravencoin came out, I believe, 2018? I could be wrong. Ravencoin is still mineable. It is being halved, whatever, just like Bitcoin is, every 4 years, and the next one for them is in January. Actually, the first one. The consensus with everyone mining on their Reddit and everything is that when Ethereum stops being mineable, all the miners will come over to Ravencoin. That could happen. The issue is I just don't see anything big or anything development going on, and with all these new coins that keep coming out in different projects, and now we're big with the play to earn with the gaming. That's a big thing, you can finally, these coins are going to be able to be used for something gaming. I have a feeling that Ravencoin might go extinct, just like a few other coins from years ago that were great projects. They just died. They just faded. They came too soon. And this is your top 100, but Ravencoin is up there, huh? 10 billion in circulation. I own quite a bit of this still. I mean, because I was mining it up until recently, so I switched over to Ethereum for obvious reasons, because I want to stock up on bezoge NFTs, so I figured I'll just keep mining Ethereum, and there we go. So, those are your 100. Now, what would I do? If you didn't panic or panic sell, like I said, what I did last night, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but I purchased a lot more coins that I wanted to, or add up. So I did buy a little bit of Shiba, even though I said the project's got a few more months to go before it can go anywhere. I think I bought $100 in Shiba. That's it. Just another 100. I was like, you know what? Let me contribute. Let me put $100 in. But I bought more CKB. I tried to buy Ethereum on Coinbase. Couldn't buy it anymore. But whatever. I'm still mining it, so it's okay. If I had a lot more cash available, like if I had $100,000 or $200,000 available to spend, I would buy a lot more Ethereum, a lot of Ethereum, and maybe a Bitcoin. Maybe one more coin, just add to it. But now, if you're on a smaller budget, $100, $200, $300, $300, I highly recommend, even though I'm not a financial advisor, so don't think it's financial advice, I would get some CKB right here. CKB. We're going to go into CKB another time. I believe I might have done a video already on CKB. CKB is great. CKB, my prediction is in Q1. So between January, February, March, it should be the minimum of 10 cents. So there you go. You can 3x, 4x your money. It should be at least 10 cents. It will hit $1 at some point. CKB is fantastic. It's not a meme coin. It's not a meme project. It's set out to do a lot of things. The project won't be completed or close to completion until 2024. So, but they're only marketing now towards developers, app development, people towards Ethereum, stuff like that. So CKB is heading that way. That's what it's for. It's for level 2, no, it's for layer 2 scaling. And there's a lot of other things. It's a very, very unique, complicated project that is going to help a lot. It's going to help everything. It should basically, all of the coins can basically use their network. So like I was saying earlier, to combine everything. And CKB is kind of like that. It's trying to do that. Or it is working towards it. Like I said, we'll do a video again on CKB some other time, obviously. Because it's, you know, its volume, it's very low always, and sometimes it picks up a little bit of steam, but it's still very low volume. So you should be able to buy CKB between 2 cents and 3 cents for the next, actually for the rest of the year, I would say, for the rest of 2021. Alright guys, we won't go into too many other coins, but that was just a basic rundown. So if you have some money, put it into a few coins. I would not put into meme coins, even though I put $100 into a meme coin last night, but like I said, I bought more CKB last night. Do it. Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, coins that are useful, basically. And that's it for now. Alright guys, let me know what you think. Comment, like, subscribe, and share with all of your friends. I'll be back next time, and we'll see how the market goes.